Welcome everybody to our region roundup call. Oh my gosh, January 2019. It is a new year. So we get to start fresh. We get to start over. It's like we were talking about this at our region meeting last week. It's like a clean slate. We get to start over. We get to look back at 2018, which was an incredible year. And it may have been a hard year for you. There might have been trials and tribulations. It may have been your best year yet. I hope that you can look back on 2018 and find at least something positive, something that went really well for you. I know we always have room for improvement, always striving to do more, to do better. I love that you are taking the time to get on our Region Roundup call tonight. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is, I was watching a training that Miranda Bertram did, and she said she was sort of giggling because the first team call she ever did, there were 5 people on the screen. And she got off of her call and she said to her husband, oh my gosh, we had 5 people on the call tonight. I'm so excited. And I totally remember that feeling. Like, I totally remember just, we all start so small. We all start as a team of one. And now I'm looking and I know that it is going to be in 2019 where I have to flip through pages of our nation because we are growing so fast. And I do know that 2019 is the year that we will become a nation. And there are 2 reasons why we will be a nation. The first reason is that you are going after your dreams. And you are growing your business. And you are out sharing with more and more people. And the second is that I will be leading you all the way. And I will be out sharing with people, and I will be growing my central district, and we together will be a nation. And we may even be a nation before we hit GTC in May, because I know we are going to start popping regions here like this. We are going to be handing out the keys to white Mercedes. We are going to have a driveway full at our meetings of white Mercedes on our team. And it is because you guys believe in why you're doing this. You started this business for a reason. Don't talk yourself out of it. Don't get to the point where you're like, this is really not that important because this is too hard. Don't ever give up on your dreams. Don't give up on the reason why you started this. We are changing lives. And I hope you don't think I'm being cheesy when I say that. But you guys, my life is forever changed because I said yes to building my Arbonne business. It took me 3 years to say yes. I'm so glad my friend kept after me and kept offering it to me. And I'm so glad I didn't quit those times where I thought it wasn't working. I'm so glad I didn't quit when I'd call my upline and say, Kim, I don't think this is working. And she kept saying to me, Wendy, it's working because you are. Don't give up. Keep going. Remember that speed is the exception in this business. It is not the rule. The dreams, the reward is there for those who don't quit. I can give you a million examples right now on our team of people who have been in this business for a while who are now finding their business builders. And now they're freaking out because they're afraid they're going to be successful. So you never know what fears are going to show up. And that's why we say this is a personal growth business. Continue to grow yourself. And I promise if you don't quit and you keep taking one step forward, you will grow into the best version of yourself. You cannot help from that happening. And you can look at this screen for those of us who have been in this for almost, I'm just going to go ahead and say 8 years, because I think I've been saying 7 for too long. But those of us who've been in for a while, like, I wish you could see who we were when we started and who we are now. And I can't wait for you to see who you are going to be. let me go over a few housekeeping notes because, oh my gosh, you guys, I said this at our meeting. Every month I say it couldn't get better. How can it possibly get better? How can it possibly get more exciting? And it does. I think Group Rocher, who has taken over as our management, is doing amazing things for our consultants because they know we are the ones who are out sharing with everybody. So they want to make sure that they make it as easy as possible for us to be successful. If you do not know about the January district manager, I don't want to call it a promotion, but they have decreased the, I don't know how to say it. It is so easy to become a district manager this month. I'll just say it that way. I have never, Polly, you guys, have they ever done this? In the 8 years I have been building my business, Arbonne has never reduced the qualification to promote to a level. Most people do 3,500 in volume in their very first month. Guys, that's all it is to become a district manager this month. Let me break that down for you, okay? 3,500 in volume, 1,000 of that needs to be PQV, personal qualifying volume. That's any orders that are placed under your ID number and all of your preferred clients. Okay, that will promote you. 3,500 in volume, 1,000 of which is PQV, will promote you to district manager. It is normally 6,000 in volume to promote to district. It's 3,500. There is no reason why, if you are a consultant right now on our team, you can be a district manager by the end of this month. I know there are people like Brooke who actually have less than that to complete district manager, and we are so excited for you. I want to be celebrating 30 new district managers at the end of this month. Let me tell you what 3,500 looks like. That's 11 people on the detox. And lip balm, as I think it was Jamie said that on our Getting Started training. 11 nutrition kits and a lip balm will get you to district manager promotion. It's 10 RE9 sets and 100 extra QV. That would get you to district manager as well. I want you to remember that this could be 10. Look at it this way. You find 10 people to do the Arbonne 30 and find 2 friends who want to also be consultants, and they sign up for the Arbonne 30. You have just now promoted to district manager. This is all we do. And if you don't know how to find people to do the Arbonne 30, ask your upline. The best thing you can do is do it yourself and start sharing on social media and reaching out to your friends and say, oh my gosh, this is the most amazing program. You have to join the next group. It's that simple. Especially also our Blockbuster ASVP, they carried over to this month also. The Blockbuster Nutrition Kit is everything you need for the 30 days, plus the free eye gel mask. And we have our January perk of the 4 essential oils that you get for free with any 300 QV order. So if you have a new consultant, they sign up for $49. They get their nutrition set. They get free eye gel mask. They get free essential oils, and it's $7 in shipping and tax. Guys, everybody can afford to do this. And if you have friends that say, I can't afford that, I can't afford $300, then you show them how they can afford that, or you tell them about the Arbonne opportunity so they can start earning money. So those are some housekeeping. The January district manager, the January perks with the 4 essential oils, the ASVP Blockbuster. Those of you who are here in Colorado, I hope you have reserved the 18th and the 19th. Friday night, the 18th, is Cora Madison's car presentation. Be inviting everyone. Don't come in an empty car, fill it. Let's get everybody to Cora's presentation so that they can learn more about Arbonne and see the excitement that is happening right now. Saturday, January 19th is our Denver retreat. So if you are within 4 hours of us, I hope it is a priority for you to be at that training that our NVPs are putting on for us. And would you please be sure to register in the next 24 to 48 hours, because the NVPs are now buying gifts for everybody and they need to know numbers. So as soon as you can get registered, that would be awesome. Let me jump into recognition, and we have some people that are going to share with us with recognition. We have a ton of district managers who are already in qualification, but I can almost say that like right now, every consultant is in qualification with only 3,500 to complete. But our district managers in qualification, and we are giving a huge shout out to you guys. You had an amazing December. Leanza Larson in California, Betts Talbot, and I don't know if Betts is on, but can somebody tell me what state Betts is in? Ellie? What state is Betts in?
She's in Colorado.
She's in Colorado.
Oh,
she's under Courtney.
That's your team. That's Courtney. Thank you.
Yeah, she's in Colorado.
Okay, Colorado. Thank you. Is Betts on?
No, she was supposed to be, but she's not on.
That's okay. Maybe she'll jump on. So Betts in Colorado. Shannon Dooley is in Washington State. Maria Harden is in North Carolina. Jennifer Poole, Colorado. Melissa Doro, New York. Kirsten Hess here in Colorado. Lisa Mayen, Brooke Garienti, both in Colorado, and Sarah Bankston, who I think is Colorado as well. No, where is Sarah?
She's in Connecticut.
Connecticut. Oh my gosh, you guys, we are all over the world, all over the country. This is so exciting. Congratulations, district managers in qualification. We have 4 brand new district managers. So excited, and I've asked them to each come on, introduce themselves, and give us one top tip for, you know, just for success or what got them to district manager. First, I would like to congratulate Courtney McKnight on promoting to district manager. If you can go district, you can go nation. Congratulations, Courtney.
Thank you. I'm so excited, so excited to be a newly promoted district manager. I would say that my one tip for success is activity regardless of outcome. That's something that me and Jamie have been saying to each other since I started, of that you just have to keep going. You put one foot in front of the other, and regardless of all the ghosting or the no's or whatever you want to discourage you from doing this, just keep sharing and keep believing that this is possible. So that's my biggest kind of tip to take you to district or beyond.
Beyond, for sure, Courtney. We are so proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Is Marissa, I know Marissa was trying to get her 4 babies down and one was not going down, so I'm not sure if Marissa was able to jump on. Nope, not yet. Chris Ann, is Chris Ann on? Chris Ann, so Marissa Simone is a new district manager. Chris Ann Harvey here in Colorado, a new district manager, and Sharon Cass is in New York. Congratulations to all of you guys. We have also a brand new area manager. I have goosebumps. Congratulations, Polly Klein, on her promotion to area manager. And Polly, I want you to share whatever it is you want to share.
Okay, awesome. Hi, guys. Oh, I'm so excited to be in area again for the 3rd time. So if you ever lose your promotion, just keep going because you'll get it right back. So my little, I think tip or thing that I'm starting to live by is just equip yourself. Equip yourself so that you're ready when the time comes to take action. So my business was pretty dead for a pretty long time. For those of you who don't know my story, I've lived in 6 states in the past 7 years. And 4 of those years I was doing Arbonne, and I think 4 of those states I was doing Arbonne. So it was needless to say, it was hard. But I just continue to equip myself so that I would be ready to do the work that I needed to do when the time came. And so I think, equipping yourself to show up when the time comes, equipping yourself for negativity, because people are going to say stuff to you that's going to be like, it's going to crush you. People say stuff to me all the time, like, oh, that's not going to work. I don't think that's going to work here. I don't think you can do that here. And I would just be like, you know what? I don't care. This is my dream and I'm going to do it anyway. And then I stopped talking to those people. But just be ready for that, because people are going to say that because they don't understand what this is and you do. And so just keep that in front of you. And then I think also just equip yourself with positivity, because you have to represent this company and your team. And so if you can show up with like a smile on your face and saying how amazing our run is to people, that's going to attract people. But if you show up and you're like, oh, this is so hard, like I can never like get anyone to get the information, I don't know, whatever. If you're just negative in general, like you're not going to attract the amazing people that you could be attracting with some positivity. So, and if you need to vent, talk to your upline, because that's definitely the place to go. It's just like chat with your area manager, your RVP, your district manager, but don't vent to your downline and don't be negative to prospects or anyone in your family or life. And that's something that I've done a lot. And I'm so grateful that I didn't get negative when things were bad, because now my family's like, oh yeah, like, she just keeps going. So anyway, so good to be here. Love you guys.
We love you too, Polly. Congratulations. Okay, so 2500 Club, these are consultants who are just doing their 2500 each month and just sharing. I don't know how else to explain that, but every month we just shoot to do 2500 in volume, not because it's some random number, but because it's really a building block for bonuses. And it really means that our businesses are moving forward because we're out sharing with people. So Jamie Brown, Martha Varell, Megan Souther, and our 2500 brick, which was 2500 personal QV, Chris Ann Harvey, Ellie Dice, Shannon Dooley, Zaleh Hume, Shannon Milliken, Polly Klein, Melissa Doro, Katie Herman, Marissa Simone, Maggie Crawford, Janine Kenny, and Courtney McKnight. These, you guys, this is what we shoot for every day. And I don't want you to sit there if you think, oh, I'm such a loser, I'm not on the list, whatever. Don't, because your name will be on this list at some point if you keep going. We love to celebrate our team. We love to recognize accomplishments. I know what it feels like not to be on the list. And it's not to make people feel badly. We just want to make sure that we are holding people up that are out there building their businesses. Our silver brick is any consultant who personally sponsors 5 or more new PCs or independent consultants who start with a 150 order. And I have to give a shout out to Ellie Dice, who had 17 new PCs and ICs in 1 month, which is, my mind is blown. So congratulations, Ellie. You are really, you're really doing amazing things, and we can't wait to hear from you here in a minute. And we're so thankful that you're willing to share with all of us. Every month we get our bonuses. We are able to earn bonuses. Marissa Simone earned her independent consultant bonus. Guys, if you are a consultant, I know we're all independent consultants, but if you are at the consultant title, please know that you can start earning money right now. We can teach you how to start earning money, not only from your commissions, but from your independent consultant bonus. DM bonuses, Maggie Crawford and Ellie Dice. Congratulations on your extra $200 this month. Goal setting is this is the beginning of the month. Actually, we start setting goals for the next month right at the end. So the last week in December is when I'm sitting down and I am setting my goals for January. But if you haven't done that yet, I want you to know that you can set your goals at any time. And there is all sorts of research about 85% of people who actually write down their goal, people who write down their goals are something like 85% more likely to achieve them than people who don't sit down and write their goals. Now, you can look at your goals as something scary, and so then you don't write them down because you don't want to disappoint yourself. But I want you to look at goals in a different way. I want you to start looking at your goals as your roadmap to where you want to go. And if you don't actually hit those goals, you are at least on the track to getting where you want to go. So if your goal is to find 11 people on the detox this month and you only find 3, you can either sit at home and cry and say this isn't working and you can beat yourself up, or you can say, are you kidding me? I'm 3 further than I was last month. I am so proud of myself. Go for your goals. Sit down, figure out where you want to be. I apologize. I uploaded the 2018 goal setting year-end sort of assessment, but I reposted the right one with the right dates. I hope you will all take the time to print that out, this 2019 goal assessment. Sit with your upline area manager or myself. Give me a call. You guys, you can always reach out to me and find an accountability partner. It can be your sponsor. It doesn't have to be your upline area or me. Find an accountability partner within our team and go over your goals. Tell somebody what you plan on doing. My goal, I know we are going to be a nation this year. That is my goal. And now I have my yearly goal, and it's big. So it almost seems daunting. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to take my year goal and I'm going to break it down to my monthly goals. What I want to have happen this month. So I know for all of us, it doesn't matter what our title is. We are all shooting for 3,500 in volume this month because we are all figuring out how to promote to district manager again. And when you are all national vice presidents, you're going to be doing the same thing every month. You're going to be shooting to go district again. And that's why we say, if you can go district, you can go nation. This is as difficult as it ever gets, you guys. As far as volume, we are always trying to go district again. So break it down to your monthly goal. And then go even further. Break it down to a weekly goal. How many people do you want to reach out to this week? And then I want you to break it down to a daily goal. How many people tomorrow are you going to reach out to? What 6 things for your business are you going to do tomorrow to reach your weekly goal, to reach your monthly goal, to reach your yearly goal? So take some time to really reflect on last year and figure out where you want to be this year. And it doesn't matter if you just joined our team, you can still reflect on 2018 and set goals for 2019. And I know I'm looking at this screen and we have a page 2 now that we have to scroll through because there's so many people on that we have big goals and big plans for this year. And I love that Rachel is working out while she is on our Region Roundup call. Rachel, you are a rock star. And not only that, there's a fan going above your head that looks like sparkles coming out. It is awesome. I love it. So sit down, write your goals out, find an accountability partner, and share them with your accountability partner. With that, I don't want to take up any more time. I want to kind of hand it over to district manager, soon to be executive district manager, and onto area, Ellie Dice, who I know a lot of you guys have questions for, are wondering what it is that she's doing. I can tell you that Ellie is working out of inspiration. She is incredibly inspired. She started this business a year ago. Was it been more than a year? And she did a few things. Did you promote to district the first time, Ellie?
No, I never made district.
Okay, so she didn't even go district. She said she was a consultant. She said she was a business partner, a business builder. It wasn't the right time. Something clicked for her, and she is working out of inspiration, not desperation. And I hope you will hear from her tonight in her words and the way she speaks to you, that you will hear that inspiration and that you will soak it up and take it and share with other people out of inspiration. Thank you for sharing with us tonight, Ellie.
Yay, thank you, Wendy. I'm so excited to talk. When Wendy asked me, I was like, oh my God, this is like a Donna Johnson call. But I'm so excited to be able to talk. And like, as Wendy said, like, I'm still very brand new to this. And I hope whatever I say can still help you guys in your business. But just a little bit about myself too. Wendy kind of talked about it, but I was actually introduced to Arbonne about 5 years ago from my sister Polly Klein, area manager. And I started using the products when I was in high school, like 17, 18 years old. Once I turned 18, Polly signed me up as a consultant, and it was like, all right, Ellie, you need to do some like launch events. So I did a couple, and I didn't see the vision of this business, and I didn't think it was for me. I didn't feel like I had had enough experience in other jobs. And I was just like, no, I'm not going to do it. So fast forward to now, I'm currently a senior at CU Boulder. I have one more semester left of school, and then I'm graduating. And, since when I was first introduced to Arbonne in the business, I have worked other jobs. I've worked in restaurants. I've worked on campus. I've worked internships with like our football team at school. And every single job, I felt so stressed, like working in school. It was just so hard going to like a 4 or 5 hour shift and, missing out on other stuff in my life, like my friends and my family and my homework that I had to do. And also just like I felt like I was forced to work with people I didn't like, and forced to have, bosses that didn't treat me for what I was worth. And, there was even a point where I was so stressed out about money. Polly came to me and tried to get me to do Arbonne again, and I cried. I was like, Polly, I cannot do this. Like, you're stressing me out. I can't do Arbonne. I'm so broke. And, like, it's just all these excuses. And, finally, after experiencing all of that with those jobs, I texted Polly. I saw other girls my age, like, promoting to regional vice president and getting their Mercedes while still in college. And I was just like, Polly, I want to do this. I want to get healthy again, and I want to share this with my friends. And I have absolutely loved it. And I really hope that I can help inspire you guys. Like Wendy said, it really is. I'm off of inspiration, and I'm so hopeful about, what this business can offer, and I can see the vision of it. So now here I am, district manager, and I'm so excited to talk. So I'm just going to share like my 3 tips of just like 3 main things that I think are important to carry with you all the time when you're in this business. And I hope that it can apply to everyone at every level in this, not just new people joining. And the first one I wanted to talk about is be coachable, which we talk about this all the time. But the biggest mistake people make when they're joining a network marketing business is that they think that they can do this by themselves. And don't get me wrong, like it's great to be independent, and you need individual intention and drive to do this business. But you absolutely need a skill set in order to be successful. And every day when I'm talking to my team, I tell them, Polly and I tell them, like, we're here to help you. We want to help people be successful, and that's what this business is. And like Polly said on our Getting Started call, if you guys were on, my team sends me screenshots, or I looked at my messages with Polly yesterday, and I think I sent her 15 screenshots. And I was like, Polly, help me with these conversations. And I still do it, and my teammates will send them to me, and I'll send them to Polly too. But just an example of, why being coachable is important. And network marketing is no different than other parts of your life. This is just because I like sports. So if I was to sign you up to go play ice hockey, and I threw you on the ice and told you to go play a game, what would that look like? So, you would go on the ice, you wouldn't know how to shoot, skate, pass, anything, and no one on your team would want to pass to you. No one would want to be your teammate. No one would want to, have you as their leader. But instead, what you normally do, what everyone does, is looking to the people that know what they're doing. So looking to the people that are your coaches, that will show you, how to skate, how to shoot, how to pass. And they'll teach you how to become a leader too. And once you learn how to do that, people will want to follow you. And like in the hockey example, people are going to pass you now. People might want you to be their captain, their leader. And this is what we do in our business. We have so many resources right at our fingertips, and our uplines have so much information that they've been successful in this business and they want to share with you. Let me think. So, this is just like, we're here to train people. Our uplines are here to train people. And not to make this sound in a mean way, but your upline knows better than you do. And, starting this business, like we join and we think that we know what it's all about, and we don't. And this goes, this is at every level in this company. And also, in our company, our goal is to build leaders. That's what we want. And like, why would you want to settle for anything less than being a leader? It just, I want to change people's lives. So I want other people to see that they want to change people's lives too. So listen to your upline. And I love, I listened to, who was it? What was I saying, Polly? Not Donna Johnson. It was, you're going to kill me.
Debbie Neal.
Debbie Neal. Yeah. And this is a lot of like what she says in our calls. Be around people that are successful. Like, watch successful people. Be early to your events. Take feedback and ask for help. Wendy was saying that, like, ask for help from your uplines. And I know it's so hard, just like in your life and every day, to ask for help from other people. But in order to grow in this business, you need to ask for help. And I ask for help all the time from my upline, from Polly. And, it's nothing to be ashamed of or think that you're bothering your upline, because we want you to ask us for help. And yeah, like I was saying with Polly, like every single coffee date that I go to, especially when I was first starting, like in my first couple weeks, I would Vox her or call her and be like, okay, Polly, how do I even go about this conversation? Like, how do I start it? How do I direct it? And how do I close it? Because I think that that's the hardest part in Arbonne is, how do I build a skill set to sell people for Arbonne? And when I say sell, I don't mean that I want to sound like a salesperson at all. What I mean is I need to learn how to convince people that there's nothing out there like Arbonne. And there truly isn't. Like, there's nothing out there there's no company that has products like us. And there's no company that offers amazing incentives, our compensation plan, and such an amazing team or group of people to work with. And it's just a way to change people's lives. Like, who wouldn't want that? And if I get a no from someone at a coffee date or from a text message or from a call, then I know that I just need to go back to my upline, go talk to Polly, be like, listen, I need to build on what I'm saying and build my skill set, and then go back and just do it again. And so that's my first tip is, be coachable. And then to transition into my next one, just do it again, is just do it. That's my tip. We talked about it in our last call too, which is awesome that this just keeps getting repeated. But, guys, like, we can listen to calls. We can, go to every meeting, an event, team meeting, get all the things printed out and whatever, write down on them, and completely understand what you're supposed to do. But none of that matters until you actually put yourself into action. And, we know what action means. Like, we follow a system. We know what our reach outs look like. Scheduling your events, booking your calendar, scheduling one-on-ones, and just reaching out to people. But all you need to do is just do it. Sending a message to people, like, send the message to the person that popped up in your head today. Like, write their name down in your phone immediately, or just do it right away if you have a chance. Tell people about it when you run into them. I feel like whenever I run into someone and they spark anything about Arbonne or like ask what I'm doing, I would be so mad at myself if I didn't tell them about what I'm doing or about this amazing opportunity. And even if they said no to me or were like, oh, okay, like I've already heard about it or whatever, at least I did it. And if I walk away without saying it to people, then I am so mad at myself because I'm like, Ellie, you missed such a big opportunity, even though it may not have been, but whatever. Shoot, what was I going to say? You know, and even if it's like super awkward and uncomfortable for you, you have to do it. Just start somewhere. And I know when I first did like my first Instagram live event, I was so nervous, like shaking before. I was like doing pump up before I did it. But then watching the video after, like seeing myself talk, I know like I can do this. And like it makes you more confident in yourself once you hear yourself talk and once you practice doing all this. So just do it. And part of that is reaching out. And can I cuss on it? Everyone's 18. I just want to say, reach the fuck out. Like, just go do it. If you have fears that you're bothering someone, or, you know, that you sound like a salesperson or whatever, that you're taking time out of people's days, like you will never grow in this business if you let those fears hold you back. And I know everyone joined Arbonne for a reason. And your upline sparked something in you that made you interested in this business. And think about how they reached out to you. Like when, you know, whoever, well, Polly reached out to me, it doesn't count as much. But I know for my teammates, when I reached out to them, like I wasn't bothering them. Like they wanted to hear about this. And guess what? Like I said the exact same verbiage to, you know, 20, 50, 100 other people, but they said yes to me. And I know I'm not bothering people. And, you know, we always say it too, like we follow a system and the best copycat wins. We have our verbiage system where, you know, that's how we reach out to people. I copy people's social media all the time and just post it online. I copy their quotes. I copy Debbie Neal. Like I love her inspirational calls. And so just for you guys, like, just do it. Go reach out to 5 people a day. You know, your messages are going to be 30 seconds of that person's day. And although it may seem a lot when you're typing it out, that person is going to look at their phone, either be interested, say no, or just not respond to you. And when someone does say no or doesn't respond, do not take that personally. Because that does not mean that they hate you or that they hate Arbonne. Just don't underestimate people, because most of the times people are just busy. Like we get that all of us are busy. We have busy lives. And if someone was sending me a message about a random business, I might not respond the first time. But this is also part of just be persistent but don't be pushy. You know, I will reach out to people, and if I don't get a response, you know, maybe a week later, I'll be like, hey, listen, I have this amazing, whatever, I have an event going on today for 30 minutes online. Would you just get on? Are you going to be free or something like that? And it just gives them another chance to respond. And until someone doesn't respond to me, guys, I pretty much keep talking to people. And, you know, they can tell me no if they're not interested at all. But if I don't get a response, I don't know where they're at. And I don't like that. And yeah, just to transition to that part, this business is not easy. Like you have to work to grow. And I worked so hard to get those 17 sign-ons last month. But this business is so simple. And this goes out for, you know, everyone. If you're a new consultant, district manager, area manager, RVP, don't overcomplicate this business. Because all we do is talk to people. You know, like you can read so many books or listen to all these calls every single day, but don't overcomplicate it. Just talk to people. That's all we do. And it's so much fun. Like we get to share the products that we love and an amazing opportunity with people and get paid to meet new people all the time. Like who wouldn't want that? And I get to make my own schedule and work with people I want. Like it's everything I want in a job and in my life. So get out there and just do it. So the final tip that I have is leading with vision. And like Wendy said, like I am just so inspired all the time by Arbonne, and I'm inspired because I build my belief. I build my belief every day in what I do and what I feed myself and what I listen to. And, you know, part of this is knowing your why. know why you're doing this business. Because until you know it, believe it, breathe it, live it, your doubts are always going to win. So your doubts are going to win over your why if you don't know what it is. And if your why isn't big enough, or if your why is big enough, then your how will follow. So if you're telling yourself like, well, you know, I don't have anyone else to reach out to, or I've talked to all my friends and family, but they're not interested, then you're limiting yourself of how you can grow in this business. And you need to build your damn vision. So, you know, this business is all a mindset. And it's all about what you're feeding into your brain or into your mind and telling yourself and listening to. And if you really want a profound change in your business, you better believe in yourself and believe that this business is going to change your life and change so many other people's lives. And, you know, how do I build belief and how can you build belief? Is listen to calls. Like, listen to Debbie Neal, listen to Donna Johnson's like Saturday calls. I love listening to those just when I'm driving. And instead of, you know, listening to music when I walk to campus or to my classes, I listen to a call between my classes. And just build my vision every single day, or reading, you know, parts of a book every day about how to grow network marketing. And, you know, hearing other people's stories helps you so much, because these are regular people just like you and me and normal people trying to start this business. There's nothing like super extraordinary about them. They just do more, and they, you know, don't quit, like Wendy said. And this just shows you like how you can become successful and builds your vision in what this can be, and how the products have changed other people's lives. You know, if you haven't tried a certain product, listen to other people's calls, build your belief in Arbonne, and you can still talk about that product. Like, I believe in Arbonne. I know our ingredients policy is the best in the world. I know that these products have changed people's lives, and that's how I talk about them. I haven't tried all of the RE9 skincare. I haven't tried, you know, the baby product or other stuff, but I still talk to them or speak from other people's experiences. Don't look for what's easy. Look for what's possible in this business. Your upline is here to help you, support you, coach you. But the whole game changes when you actually take ownership of your business and are proud of what you do. You know, your upline can only do so much. This is still network marketing, and this is self-motivated. Like, you need to go out there and be persistent and talk to people and motivate yourself and believe in yourself to do this business. And ask yourself, you know, if your upline fell off the bandwagon and didn't do Arbonne anymore, do you have enough passion to bring your team to the top? Do you have enough inspiration to carry them to the top of Arbonne and become MVPs and RVPs? If you lead with a vision, people will follow you. People are inspired by, you know, your inspiration or your, you know, emotions and belief in this business. And this is from Debbie Neal's call. I'm just going to say it. You will sponsor people if you hang up this call and are hungry to sponsor, hungry to build, to earn your business, to get to RVP, to earn a white Mercedes, and to change people's lives. Be obsessed with your vision and your goals, and it will happen. And that is everything that I had. I never timed that, so I hope I was probably talking so fast.
Ellie, my brain is exploding right now, and I couldn't take notes fast enough. And I think
I'm so sorry.
No, because I'm gonna go back and re-listen to this. I'm literally sitting here going, where did you, like, have you been training your whole life? Like, but I think what I'm seeing is just so much passion and so much inspiration and so much excitement. And who is not attracted to that, right? When we start to get down, and, you know, you just started. So for those of us who have been in this for a while, we're looking at you going, well, yeah, I mean, she's beautiful. She's excited. She's being really successful. Of course she's happy. And I think you inspired me to get back out there and to be hungry again, you know, and just realize that people are attracted to what you present to them. I love your tips. I took so many notes. I loved your ice hockey analogy. Perfect. And we are in the business of building leaders. And look at this screen. You guys, you may not feel like a leader right now. If you are a team of one or just a team of two or a team of three, you are a leader just when you said, yes, I want to do this business, and being coachable. I loved the just do it. And the RTFO, that our team is gonna know what RTFO stands for. Does everybody remember what RTFO stands for? Reach the fuck out, okay? I love that. I think that's gonna be all over our page now, and no one's gonna know what it means except for us. Now, I think maybe it could become an Arbanism that everybody is gonna know. I love that you are filling your head, your belief with calls, with ion Arbans, with you are just really building your skill set and your belief at the same time. Ellie, I got so much from what you, thank you. People may not know this, but Ellie is on vacation in Florida. She didn't even know she have Wi-Fi. Her sunburn. You need your ABC sunscreen.
I know.
Thank you. I know that you didn't, that you took time to really plan that out and think about it. And you had all of us in mind when you were planning this. You spoke to every single person on this call, I know. So thank you. I do want to give you guys some time to, Ellie, are you okay with answering some questions if I open it up?
Yeah.
Okay. Just jump off of mute and ask Ellie questions. She is here to pour into all of us right now.
Hi, Ellie. It's Courtney here. I just had a question for you. How do you approach because you're asking a lot of younger ladies about the business, how do you go about convincing them that they have the money and the means to be able to do this business, or even just the Arbonne 30 or any of it? Like, what's your verbiage and how do you go about doing that?
So anytime that I talk to someone, I follow like our system of verbiage. So I'll reach out and say like, hey, blah, 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 like something personal about them. Or if it's someone I don't know very well, I'll be like, oh, I love your page. Like, I love seeing all your posts or whatever. And then I'll say, I just started this amazing health and wellness business and I'm trying to share it with, amazing people or something along the lines of that. Would you be willing to take a peek at this? Or would you be willing to watch a video if I sent it to you? In the Arbonne 30, I'll say something like, I just got involved with this amazing health and wellness business and we have an awesome 30-day nutrition program that I'm going to help coach. Would you check out a link if I sent it to you? And then I send them the Arbonne 30 overview. And then I'll follow up and get them on a call or get them on a coffee date or just a one-on-one virtual. And, I think part of it too, like with the expense part is, if you think it's expensive, they're going to feel that off of you. So, like our products really are not that expensive. And when I do talk to people, like especially the 30 days, is I break it down for them. Like, listen, you're getting 2 huge bags of protein shakes, which those are going to be 2 meals a day, which ends up being about $10 a day for 2 meals a day. And you get all the supplements, along with, a whole group of support and meal plans and like pretty much private nutrition coaching for the program. And then I'll explain too, like that I find that I don't spend more money over the 30 days, which is so true because I spend less on groceries. I don't eat out. I don't spend $5 to $10 on coffee every day. And I just break it down for people. And almost, all the time, once I can get someone on a coffee date or on a call and I can explain that to them, they're convinced. Like they want to join. And like people see, it really isn't expensive once you break it down. And that's kind of how I go about it. And then, once I get people signed up too, if I only reached out to them about the 30-day program, then once they're signed up, I'll reach out to them and be like, listen, I love to get you more information about this company and what I'm doing. And then I'll get them on a Discover Arbonne call. And that's how, I talk to people about the business and get them introduced if I started with the products. Yeah. Does that help?
Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, awesome.
Ellie, do you have a favorite? I know we should all be sharing our own video with our prospects, people that we're reaching out to. If you don't have your own video, do you have a video that you're really liking sharing with your generation?
Yeah, I mean, I love Peyton, and she's like my huge inspiration. So I just send her like Peyton Mott Discover Arbonne. And it's about 12 minutes, which is like a little long, but for the people that, do watch it and I'll follow up with them, like they like really like hearing from her, or say it's inspiring, or, ask me more about the 30 days. So that's mostly what I've used. If it's like reaching out to someone, a different generation, or if I'm like, okay, this person's like a teacher or some other job, then I'll ask Polly and be like, what should I send, or do you have recommendations? But I haven't found like a specific video for those ones. But I love Peyton for my generation of girls, because she's just like so sweet, and everyone I feel like can relate to her.
She's a good one.
Yeah.
I have a quick question. If you are reaching out to people you don't know, do you first follow, like on Instagram, do you first follow them for a while and then reach out to them? Or have you ever just like seen someone on there and reached out to them even though you haven't followed them?
Yeah, I mean, both. I would try to like follow them for a little bit longer, and then reach out to them and be like, hey, I love seeing your posts. I know I sound so crazy for reaching out to you, but I just started this health and wellness business. Would you watch a video if I sent you a link? But I don't, it's hard because like that's your cold market. So I can't say like personally that I know, what is the most successful way to do that, because, I've probably only gotten like a few people that I don't know at all to, take a look at it. And, it's hard doing that, like, which is, part of like, what the younger girls are doing my age is they just reach out to tons of people. And in that cold market, you might get, 10 or 20 out of 100 that are actually going to say yes to look at something, then maybe like 5 that, want to do the 30 days or want to join your team. So, yeah, I feel like I can't say like from personal success of what I do, but I would say like maybe following someone longer, but, I don't know. If someone started following me, maybe the day of, I would be like, okay, that's a little weird. But after a couple days, if someone reached out to me, I probably wouldn't even notice. They just started following me.
Right.
But yeah, I think that's.
Well, I think what you just said is key. If you reach out to 100 strangers, 100 people, you might get 10 who say they'll take a look at it. And out of that 10, maybe you'll get 1 to 5 who might actually get on a call with you. So if you're going to use those as your odds, just realize you need to reach out to 300 strangers to get 3 people on a call. So that's when we go back to our warm market or people we know a little bit better, and we get a group presentation.
Yeah.
Messaging is not the end all be all here. We have to remember this is a belly to belly business. And where you're seeing success is the people that are actually getting on the call with you, not just the messages. The messages aren't making you successful. It's getting people. It's the belly to belly piece that I think we always have to remember, because people are going to do business with you if they like you, know you, and trust you. And the only way to do that is to get them on a call or to be on a presentation and let them get to know you. Mm-hmm. Any other questions for Ellie? Just want to give everybody a second to find their mute button if they have a question.
I just want to say thanks so much for taking time to share, because it's not always easy to do when you jump back in and you have a million faces staring at you and you don't know who they are, and you being on vacation. I loved everything you said and took a lot of notes. So thank you for taking your time for us.
Oh, thank you. You're welcome. It was fun. I'm glad I got to talk to everybody, even though I don't know everybody.
I cannot wait to all be together in Las Vegas. I know those of you who are teachers, my heart is broken. But we will, the majority of us will all be together. I know, I love you, Courtney. We'll be together in Vegas in May, and I cannot wait for us to all have a chance to meet each other and spend time together and just be together as a team. Thank you guys for joining us tonight on this call. Welcome to all our new team members. I hope you will all hang up from this call feeling inspired to be the best version of yourself, to make 2019 a year you will not forget, and that you will figure out how many lives you want to change and just go do it. RTFO. Love you guys.
Bye,
Have a
Wendy.
great night, everybody.